Dear friends, let us one more day study our Shastra, try to become more clear in our understanding about the subject, the theme. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Sadashivasamarambham Vyasashankaramध्यमाम् Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guruparamparam. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kruto Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Om Vyasaya Vishnurupaaya Vyasarupaaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Karuna Palaya Mam Bhavasagara Dukhaviduna Hrudam Rachaya Kila Darshana Tattvavidam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatidam Gaganasadrusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurun Tannamami. Om Parabrahmane Namaha Shruti MAATRE Namaha. Samastam Brahma Vidyacharya Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha. Shri Veda Vyasa Vaishampayana Yajnavalkya Adya Shankaradi Gurubhyo Namaha. Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Sarvesham Gurunam Devatanam Anugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodhasya Asmin Kshane Eva Siddhyartam Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Samskrutehe Punaruttana Jagarana Vishwavyaptyartam Tatkruta Samasta Sadhaka Sevakanam Samasta Shaktinam Siddhinam Sadhananam Sanukulyatanam Avapti Dwara Dharma Samstapana Karya Digvijaya Praptyartham Aruna Prashnasya Parayanam Shri Taittiriya Upanishad Adya Shankara Bhashya Sameta Adhyenam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe Adau Parayanam. Friends, yesterday in Aruna Prashna we saw 40 mantras. Let us do today up to 45. Om Atha Aruna Prashnaha. Om Sahasrabhrutiyam Bhumihi Param Vyoma Sahasrabhrutu Ashvina Bhujyuna Satya Vishwasya Jagataspati Jaya Bhumihi Patir Vyoma Mithunanta Aturyatuhu Putro Bruhaspati Rudraha Sarama iti Stri Pumam Shukram Vamanyadya Jatam Vamanyata Visharupe Ahanityaurivasthaha Vishwahimaya Avata Swadhavantau Bhadravam Pushanabhiha Ratirastu Vasatyau Chitrau Jagato Nidhanau Dyava Bhumi Charata Sagam Sakhayau Tavashvina Rasabhashvahavam me Shubhaspate Agatagam Suryaya Saha Tyugroha Meghe रयिन्न कश्चिन्मम आवाहाः तमोहतुर्नौभिरात्मन्वतीभिः अन्तरिक्षफ्लुट्भिरपोदकाभिः तिस्रः शपस्त्रिरहातिव्रजद्भिः नासत्या भुज्युमुहतुः पतङ्गैः समुद्रस्य धन्नार्द्रस्य पारे त्रिभिरथैः शतपद्भिः षडश्वैः सवितारं वितम् अनुबध्नाति शाम्बरः आपपूर्षम्बरश्चैव सवितारे पशोऽभवत् त्यगं सुतृप्तं विदित्वैव बहुसोमं गिरं वशे अन्वेति तुग्रो वक्रियान्दम् आयसूयान्सोमतृप्सुषु ससङ्ग्रामस्तमोद्योतः वाचो गाः पिपाति ततो सतद्गोभिस्तवात्येत्यन्ये रक्षसानन्विताश्च ये अन्वेति परिवृत्यास्तः एवमेतौ स्थौ अश्विना ते एते द्युः पृथिव्योः अहरहर्गर्भं दधाते तयोरेतौ वत्सावहो रात्रे पृथिव्या अहः दिवो रात्रिः ता अविसृष्टौ दम्पती एव भवतः तयोरेतौ वत्सौ अग्निश्चादित्यश्च रात्रे शान्तिः होमद श्रीकृष्ण यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद ओम यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं एव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। शान्तिमन्त्रः ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतो तद्वक्तारमवतो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ षष्ठोऽनुवाकः। Chant the sixth anuvaka which we are studying. Om asannev sabhavate asad brahmeti veda cheda asti brahmeti chedveda santamenantato vidurite tasyaisha eva sharira atma यः पूर्वस्य अथातोनु प्रश्नाः उता विद्वानमुं लोकं प्रेत्य कश्चन गच्छति। आहो विद्वानमुं लोकं प्रेत्य कश्चित् समश्नुता सोकामयत बहुस्यां प्रजा येते सदबोधप्यत सतपस्तप्त्वा इदं सर्वमसृजत यदिदं किञ्च तत्सृष्ट्वा तदेवानुप्राविशत तदनुप्रविश्य सच्चत्यच्छाभवत् निरुक्तं च निलयनं च निलयनं च विज्ञानं च विज्ञानं च सत्यं चानृतं च सत्यमभवत् यदिदं किञ्च तत्सत्यमित्याचक्षते तदप्येष श्लोको भवति। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। Salutations to Parabrahma Tattva, salutations to Shruti Mata, salutations to all our Brahma Vidya Acharyas, Rishi Muni Guru, Devata Gana. Special salutations to our Taittiriya Upanishad Acharyas of Vedavyasa Vaishampayana Yajnavalkya and to Bhashyakara Adya Shankara. Salutations to all the Rishi Muni Guru who are blessing us in every life and our own Gotra Rishi who is continuously monitoring us and blessing us. We are studying Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahmananda Valli, Brahmavalli, Ananda Valli. This is how it is called as. In the first Anuvakam, first Vakya itself is Sutra Vakya is spoken. Brahma Vidapnoti Param. Substantiating it, the Rucha mantra is spoken. In that, this Brahma obtaining which ultimate is obtained is explained, or you can say defined without defining. Its lakshanas are told, not the visheshanas, because Brahma Tattva is beyond all the visheshanas. Then that lakshana yukta Brahma, where it has to be found, the Upalabdhi sthana is told. And then the Phala Shruti also is told. Having said so, thereafter, then among so many techniques of reaching to this Parabrahma, who is nihitam in our own Guhayam, one of them is the Panchakosha Viveka. This Upanishad has taken up, taking us to the Brahmanubhuti by Panchakosha Viveka, understanding each of the kosha, their limitations, and the mistake which we do of identifying with them as us. So by slowly, delicately lifting our identity from the grosser kosha to the subtler, to the subtler, to the subtler, finally beyond all that Brahma Tattva which is there, we are made to recognize and identify with that. Though Shruti Mata is doing all this job, we have to help her to help us, ourselves, wherein we have to go through that process, out of which the first step of listening we are doing, followed by which that thinking, contemplating, understanding, and genuinely in our own interest try to live life at the higher or subtler or inner or deeper koshas level. One or two when we try as a trial and are able to practice it, then the sufficient amount of confidence comes in us that yes, we can live at the subtle level of the koshas also. Each of us, as we have, did two breakthroughs. First breakthrough of from worldliness coming to spirituality. Second breakthrough of in the spirituality also from many outer sadhanas to the study of the Shastra, to that breakthrough we have achieved. Because it is not everybody's bite. Like in your own friend circles and relatives, there will be hundreds of people who are going to temples, doing pujas, so many wonderful pilgrimages they are doing. How many of them are attending Shastra? So they have not got that breakthrough. It will come to them. But we got it. After this, now each of the breakthroughs we have to achieve. It appears to be impossible or I can't do. Little by little when we do, I can do will happen. Among that is really studying and understanding each kosha and understanding and accepting Brahman to be beyond all of them. Then from each of the kosha we have to become subtler. So as long as we live only at the Annamaya level, all our theory remain in books and in Mastaka, it won't change our life and it's samsara. Only when I try to live at Pranamaya level, then I can understand that I can live at the life beyond even Annamaya. In this way, each of us will have to, with our own efforts, we have to, that achieve those breakthroughs. It is always. It says, 3 महीने से सोच रहा हूँ, I want to learn swimming, और 4 महीने से सोच रहा हूँ कि मुझे ड्राइविंग सीखना है, या 6 महीने से सोच रहा हूँ घर बनाना है, और 1 साल से सोच रहा हूँ शादी करूँ. So everybody starts like that. Slowly, when the thought becomes stronger, one day they take initiative. So too, when we think that we have to live at the Atma Brahma level, which is beyond Panchakosha, for that we have to transcend these koshas. Right now, like a person, first time when he is told to dive into the water, he says, I'll dive, but I'll not dive. But then when he is trained, when he is educated, when he is given all the techniques, and the first time when he jumps, how hesitant he would be. In the same way, we are all in that mood. Hesitation to go beyond Annamaya Kosha because so comfortable, so secure to be one with the Deha. Only problem comes is when there are diseases, when the fear of death comes, तब जाकर परेशान हो जाते एक दो चीजें अवॉइड हो जाए, दो तीन कि disease should not come, old age should not come, body death should not come, बाकी सब ठीक शरीर से, but then वो तीन तो unavoidable है. Till that time सब मजा इसलिए nobody wants to leave the देह तादात्म्य through the आध्यात्मिक साधना. It is true. But then we have to come out of the shell, breakthrough karna hai. First is remove the impossibility, make it possibility. Second, say that it is necessary. Third, start doing. Fourth, achieve it. What is achieving? Living life at the subtler koshas level. Okay. In this way, we are taught Anna, Prana, Mana, Vijnana. Now, inside Vijnana is Ananda. Please remember, listen carefully. To that Ananda, the Pucham is Brahma. Therefore, where do we have to discover Brahma Tattva? In the Vijnanamaya Kosha only, by focusing attention on that substratum, which is the substratum of the Anandamaya Kosha. We have to discover Brahman. When you are lost in the Anandamaya Kosha, we are enjoying Ananda. जो खुशी में कोई काम धंधा नहीं करता हो. इसलिए विज्ञानमय कोश में रहने वाले, आनंदमय कोश के भीतर रहने वाले, आनंदमय कोश का पुच्छम रूपी ब्रह्म का हमको पकड़ना है. That is how through inquiry, discarding even the Ananda of the Anandamaya Kosha, we discover the Ananda Swarupa Brahma. Keep it in mind. In Anandamaya Kosha, Brahman is there, but his discovery is through the Vijnanamaya Kosha only, on the seat of inquiry. Because Anandamaya Kosha में तो आनंद आ रहा है, तो जब आ रहा है तो मजा आ रहा है, उसको बढ़ाने का घटाने का ही कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन उसका सोर्स को पकड़ने का वो जरूरत महसूस नहीं करते. But through the Vijnana, through the study of Shastra, through the inquiry, in which we have already discarded the first three koshas, even though Ananda also discarded Anandamaya Kosha, then that Maya Rahita means Vikara Rahita Shuddha Ananda Brahma, we have to reach. So that is how, when we keep doing, the ideas come within, some other Guru Shastras will come and keep guiding us. Now in this regard, having spoken the Panchama Ananda Maya Kosha, this beautiful, what I said, Rigveda mantra साथ में, the Mimamsa about the Brahma's existence or non-existence is taken up fully clearly so that there should be no doubt at all later on. अभी clear करो सब कुछ. Is it not like before boarding the flight? पहले ही clear करते हैं कि इनके बैग में क्या है, इनके जेब में क्या है, so that you can't चलो चढ़ने दो, रास्ते में देखेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता. रास्ते में चढ़ने वाले, if he has got the pistols or some burning items, where will you throw them? इससे पहले चेक करके निकाल देते हैं. In the same way, in the beginning only, let all the doubts be cleared. Now the most important thing in Vedanta is this discussion from here onwards for next couple of pages or paragraphs or anuvakas. So we started it yesterday. Asanne vasa bhavati asad brahmeti vedachet. One category. Asti brahmeti chet veda santamenam tato viduriti. Second category. To which we belong. Okay. Now, the thing which we have to discuss is what? Very clearly, we have studied Bhashyam, we have explained. Same thing, just as a reminder, we are going through it again. This question that Brahman is there or not, followed by, yeah, it may be there, Shraddhalu, yeah, ye hai nahi hai, Ashraddhalu. Why these questions come about Brahman? Not even about Anandamaya, because Anandamaya Kosha is experienced. Vijnanamaya Kosha is experienced. Manomaya is experienced. Experienced means what? They all come in Vyavahara. कांटेक्ट हम करेंगे उनको, उपाधियों से उनको कांटेक्ट करेंगे, सब हो रहा है. बट दिस ब्रह्म तत्व बीइंग बी अटेंटिव, सर्व व्यवहार अतीतम, सर्व लौकिक व्यवहार अतीतम, सर्व उपाधि व्यवहार अतीतम. Therefore, question is very valid whether Brahman is there or not. That is agreed. But after asking that question, then comes what do you accept it as? If you say it is not there, be attentive, then when you yourself accepted it is not there, then why will you do the required Purushartha? Apurushartha Sambandhi, Napurushartha Sambandhi only you become. When the Purushartha is not at all done, how will you reach to that? Explanation. The opposite of it is what? When you start with believing existence of Brahman, then you become Purushartha Sambandhi. We do Purushartha, then we reach, then those who have already reached, they certify that we reached. The other way around, the one who never had that Shraddha at all to begin, he never did any of Purushartha which takes to there, given in our own Shastras. Therefore, he will be Asanneva Savati, he will be called as Asattu only. This is one criteria. One way of explaining. Now, the second thing spoken here is what about? Little beautiful it is explained, bringing the Shastras into picture in the second way of explanation of same thing. It's little addition, not a totally different thing. So here he says, we saw yesterday, ki adhava yo nasti brahma iti manyate. If he come to somebody says the Brahma hai hi nahi, no, Brahma nasti, saha sarvasya eva sanmargasya. Of all the sanmarga, what is that? Varnashramadi vyavastha lakshanasya. That sanmarga is Varnashramadi vyavastha, which is given to us by the Rishi Parambara or the Vedamata, or through them the Lord himself. Toward that sanmarga, which is the Varnashrama Rupa hai, towards that ashraddha he will not have any shraddha in that. Therefore, nastitvam pratipadyate. Then, therefore, because of not having shraddha in varnashrama vivahara, be attentive. Finally, he will reach to a state of experience of Brahma nasti only. Why is it so? Because Brahma pratipatti arthatvad tasya. These varnashrama vyavastha definitely given in only for Brahma pratipatti. He is not believing in Brahma's existence. Therefore, this Sanmarga means that's a Brahma ke taraf le jane wala. Sanmarga called Varnashrama. There is no Shraddha. When he has not Shraddha in the means, will he walk in those means? No. If he doesn't walk on the means, will he reach to the set destination? No. So here by saying Nastitvam Pratipadyate, what Shankara Bhagavan is saying is he will reach finally to Nasti only. Because Brahma ko le jane wala Brahma taka called as Sanmarga. But Sanmarga, the Varnashrama, is not following it, he is not believing. Nastitvam Pratipadyate. Not only it stops there, second one is what? Ataha Nastika saha asanam asadhu uchyate loke. So he has become Nastika. So slowly, because of not believing in Brahman, the path leading to Brahman he will not follow. In fact, in that path leading to Brahman, that path itself is so beautiful that en route it goes on clearing all the debts, en route it goes on helping or serving the world around. When he is not following that path at all, then the other path would be what? Obviously, it is adding debts to himself as well as it is instead of helping the world, it is harming only. Naturally, that person who is walking that path of troubling and harming the world will definitely called as the asadhu by the local. Selfish only, arrogant only, everything wants for himself and is becoming very, funny type of insistences and all. Nobody loves him. All of that he is doing because of the mind's licentiousness. Why? Because the mind or intellect are not following Varnashrama Vyavastha. Why they are not following it? Because the Varnashrama Vyavastha is meant for reaching to the Brahma Tattva, is not interested in them. In the Brahma, he is not believing in it all. See how the systematically Bhagavan Adi Shankara is giving us the clarity. The purpose of the Vedanta is Brahma. The means for that is Sanmarga. Sanmarga is that Varna and Ashrama Vyavastha. And when we follow this in both ways, believe in Brahma Tattva, to reach that follow Varna Ashrama, then Astitvam eva Pratipadyate. Or the other way around, whether you believe Brahman or not, follow the Varna Ashrama Vyavastha. In that following of that, the purity gained slowly makes us Astika. In that Astikatva, we will inquire about the truth and we will reach to that. So, either not believing Brahman, therefore not following the Astikavada, and not following the Varnashrama. That also is problem. Then, not following the Sanatana Dharma path of Varnashrama, but he is through that only getting the worldly things, not Brahma, that also not right. So, the point one is what? Neither believing in Brahma nor Varnashrama. Second is what? Believing Brahma but not following Varnashrama. Third is what? Following Varnashrama but stopping it there, not believing in Brahman. But this will help slowly because when you follow Varnashrama, the Antakarana becomes Shuddha. The Shuddha Antakarana mein ek din wo jignasa aa hi jata hai. What is the substratum for everything? But then that should come, and then along with following Varnashrama, he should also start having faith in the existence of Brahman, and to reach to that, this Varnashrama Vyavastha Yukta Karma done, Phalapeksha Rahita. Then he becomes Sataka. He becomes a yogi. And instead of becoming a bhogi, he will be a yogi now. Karma yogi, bhakti yogi, jnana yogi, antakarna shuddha karne ke liye, uske baad he will pursue Brahma Tattva. Then the one who is having all the both of them, he has got Astitva in Brahma, at the same time following all the norms of Varnashrama. He is redeeming himself inside, he is doing the due things to be done to the society and gets blessings from him. And because of this Astikata, definitely he will go closer to that Paramatma Tattva. So, we have to become very clear about this. And we explained yesterday, Varnashramachara in the present world is discover your nature, accordingly select a job, you do it for your own survival as well as for the sake of the society. Don't get distracted beyond this anything. In that way. Because Varna Ashrama आपको गुणों के हिसाब से आजकल decide करना होता है, not by जन्म. Because Shudra Janma also behaving like Brahmana. Brahmana Janma also is behaving like Shudra in today's world. So we have to, without compromising the basic thing, have to see what works out. Okay? So having said this, that viparitaha san, the other fellow, yaha asti brahma iti ched veda. If he says that Brahma hai, it is our choice. Veda, then saha tat brahma pratipatti hetum. That hetu which makes us realize that Brahma, what is that? Sanmargam. What is that? Varnashramadi vyavastha lakshanam. Toward that, Shraddha Danataya. Because of faith, the faith yathavat pratipadyate. Because of the Shraddha in the Varnashrama and following that, the belief which he had about the existence of Brahman, as the Brahman is there, yathavat pratipadyate, is definitely going to get to that Brahmanubhuti. Yasmat, because of this, tataha tasmat santam sadhumargastam enam vidu sadhavaha. Therefore, those all have reached already the ultimate, they call this person as santam with sadhumargastam. Like in any school, college, variety of students are there, the college professor, they are all assessing each student. The erratic students never coming to class, never remaining in the class, even if they are distracted totally. They are more outward than studies. So when they observe these students, so what would be their conclusion? ये तो असत है. कुछ एक महीने में ही वो लोग उनके बारे में decide करके छोड़ देते हैं. So everywhere in your friend circle, your relations, your neighbors, हर जगह हम देखते हैं एक महीने का experimentation or sometime. Then you assess, you come to a judgment. He is a useless fellow or useful. If he is useless, slowly you detach. But the other students, let us say, coming on time, attending on classes, making the notes of it, and then doing the homeworks, and also writing exams well and work, very nice results are coming to him. You know that the teachers form already the opinion, yeah, these fellows going to bring laurels to our institution by getting the ranks at state or central level. It happens also. Those students just crack all the big exams, then in that case, the student of this particular school or college. So the teachers, professors know he is a sadhu, this first fellow is a sadhu or the santa. Okay, so this is how Bhagavan Shankara very crystal clearly giving to us not to observe others, but to observe our own selves, whether we are asadu, asantam, or sadhu or santam. And there is no sentimental, emotional thing. It's a process, it's like that. Whether you don't believe Brahman, then the path leading to Brahman of Vedas, called Sanmarga, called Varnashrama Vyavastha, we don't follow it. And exactly opposite of that we do. And this Varnashrama Vyavastha, be attentive. At an individual level, evolves him toward the Brahman. And at the total level, it helps the totality to smoothly stay together, grow together. When this is dropped, then this individual destroys himself also. And because of not following Varna Ashrama Vyavastha, he follows his own licentious path, then he troubles everyone. Like on the road, there are traffic rules. When I follow them, I am safe, other traffic is safe. But I just go whatever I want, zigzag and all. कोई है नहीं तो मैं खुद ही एक्सीडेंट से हाथ पैर टूटाऊंगा, कोई है तो उनको भी मैं चोट कराऊंगा in between. Is it not? So that path by which we reach to our destination healthily is called as the Sanmarga, there, the road. I don't believe in that goal, you don't believe in that path. As what you just keep on driving a vehicle, it is so difficult. So for in the vehicle of our life, with the steerings of Mana Buddhi Ityadi, if we drive according to the Varnashrama Vyavastha, then definitely we will be called as Santa because it purifies, qualifies and makes us realize the Brahman. If that is not done, then we are becoming enemies to ourselves. So in this, is Bhagavan Adi Shankara doing advertisement for Brahman? Is doing the advertisement for the Vedas? Is doing the advertisement for the Varnashrama? He is not doing any ad, he is telling the facts. The path is like this only. Now to explain it, we will take up 2-3 more examples. Here, it is not only regarding the Astitva Nastitva only of the Brahma Tattva, but even other things. What are the other things? The Swarga and the Naraka, which are said to be the result of Punya and the Papa. Swarga hai ya nahi hai, Naraka hai ya nahi hai. Can you see it now? Nobody went to that place and came back and told us. Therefore, those who say Naraka Nasti, then they will commit all the sins only and definitely they go there. And those who say Swarga Asti, then they do all the punya, they reach to the Swarga. In the same way, you can't see the result before you do the action. Before your own faith in the action and following of the action gives the result. And there are 2 things. The Nastikavada, Nastika way of life, it's a result. Astikavada, Astika way of life, it's a result. Nobody comes back and tells. Like medicine, if I take this medicine, I'll be better. This is said there, but choice is ours. If you don't believe, you don't take it. If you take it, then only you will know it, no? So to following the values. When I follow the values, life will be beautiful. That is how others' experiences, they are shown. But for my own self, I have to have faith. When I follow the value-oriented life, it will be better to me. If I don't believe at all in the betterment, that too, through the process of positive value-oriented life, I won't do it, no? So not only of the Brahma, even about the Urdhva Lokas, even about the result of values, we have to have faith. Then only we take initiative, we do. But the beautiful point is what whoever with faith have done, they have reached. So they have done, they have reached. Take that as a point of faith for yourself and you do it. If you say that नहीं आप मुझे बताओ रिजल्ट तभी जाकर मैं करूँगा, तो ऐसा नहीं होता हो. Brahma है ही नहीं, because I don't perceive him through any of the faculties. He is not there. This way the one who becomes a Nastika, he will never help himself. This is the most important topic, my dear friends. On this only everything is there. In this regard, if there is confusion, no, always there will be confusion regarding whether should I follow spiritual path or not, whether should follow the path of righteousness, punya or not, whether should I follow the path of values or not. इसका doubt होता ही है. So as long as doubt is there, Shraddha is not there, we don't follow. If we don't follow the given norms, what do we follow? We follow the whims and fancies of the mind. That is what asadu marga. That's how we are suffering. Like you and I, if we look into our hearts, if at all we are suffering, that is a result. The result or the effect of suffering only is because of wrongdoings. And why should we do the wrong? Then what is right? Are already given in Shastra. Ab karke dekho. Like in any of the instruments, the manual is given to go through and use that instrument according to it. Or if you use it accordingly, will that instrument be spoiled? हमने उसको पढ़ते ही नहीं मैनुअल को, इच्छा अनुसार हम इसको यूज करते हैं, फिर वो मिसयूज हो बिगड़ जाता है. Same is our own human life. We are given the varnashrama vyavastha, we are given the values. You understand? They are all given by the Shruti Mata, and the Shruti Mata is expression of the Lord. It is about Shaya. Why the Lord Artha Shruti will tell us something because of which we get into losses. On the other hand, out of their kindness and compassion, the Shruti Mata is given the technique of succeeding. Isn't it? The doctor studied medicine for curing we the patients out of his love and compassion. And if you don't have faith in the doctor and his efforts, his kindness, and say, I will not visit him, I will not take the medicine told by him, what level of nastikata we are? Will that such person will anytime be healthy? Same way, the Bhava Roga, we are in the Bheshajam is Varnashrama. The Bhishak is the Gurus and the Lord. And so that's such a noble path. We have no belief for ignoble path. It's like the children or youngsters. They have less faith in mother and father and more faith in the stupid fellows who are misusing them. Such a funny thing. And कभी क्या होता है ना, उसका solution भी नहीं होता. You only wait and watch that fellow gets kicked by the world after 10-12 attempts. At that time, then they realizes, my parents were like God is serving them. I only went behind these nonsense fellows. But by the time they do it, the parents are gone now. So to the Guru, so it's like satsangs we are having now. People still are thinking whether we attend or not. By the time they decide, all our Upanishads are over. Therefore, pray to the Lord for this and tell to ourselves on this, okay? On this Sanmarga, Vaidika Marga, Brahma Prapti Upaya Rupi Marga. In that, Varnashrama Vyavastha, followed by Upanishad Adhyayana is there. Oh Lord, please bless us to have faith in it. Bhagavan, mujhe Shraddha do, Shraddha do. And from inside also we should, whenever the doubting thoughts, the mind comes with the intellect, just thought that doubt and say, have Shraddha. Like today, computer was not working. What to do? I was so confused. कैसा करवाए क्लास का? रोक दूं क्या, बंद कर दूं क्या? Early morning तो कोई होता नहीं शॉप वाला. Then I had to bring that Shraddha. Let me try through other means. चलो cell phone लगा कर देखते हैं. So that Shraddha made me put new experiment. Now it is working. How is the sound? I don't know. देखो जिंदगी में ना अच्छे मार्ग में नहीं जाने के लिए, अश्रद्धा निर्माण करने के लिए 100 reasons होते हैं. In spite of that, we have to maintain Shraddha. And mind you, nobody is without Shraddha. The point is, where is Shraddha? Even if I am going into the worldly marga, it is also out of Shraddha only. Like if somebody says, I don't believe in God, in his non-belief of the God, he has got Shraddha. Very funny thing it is. He has got Shraddha in his disbelief. That also is Shraddha only. You cannot do anything. You have to be alive even a moment without Shraddha. But where do we have? And the Shruti Mata says, why Brahma hai? Ye sadhana will take you there. But that Brahma hai wala is vyavahara atitam. Therefore, will you experience it? No Shastra, no Bhagavan, nobody can bring it to your cognition for creating faith in you. Okay? We cannot do anything. It is in your choice, therefore, whether you believe or not. And we can help you one more thing. Those who think that he is not there, then he will reach to the path where Brahman is never found. And those who have believed, he reached. तो how important is this topic? देखो सारा आध्यात्मिकता इसी के ऊपर आधारित है. Why somebody is spiritual? Why somebody is non-spiritual? Remember, for both of them, the God is not seen. For both of them, the Swarga and Naraka are not seen. But somebody has faith in himself, therefore giving up the path leading to Naraka, taking the path leading to Swarga, taking the path leading to Moksha. He will get one day definitely. Definitely will get it. But other fellow said, मुझे पहले बताओ तब मैं करूंगा. ऐसा नहीं होता इसका. होता तो पहले ही बता देते थे आपको. Is it not? Like in shops also, some items are demonstrated and given. वो उसका वैसे सहूलियत है. Some items are there, you can't be demoed. आप खरीदना है तो खरीदो, नहीं तो नहीं. उसका गारंटी भी नहीं होता. You paid bill, it is yours. Even after 2 minutes it is gone. We are not responsible. Because the item itself is like that. Like bulb. आजकल थोड़ा देते हैं गारंटी, बट अदरवाइज पहले नहीं होता था. फिलामेंट निकल जाते हैं, that's not our गलती. In the same way, it is in our own interest. Asanneva sabhavati asat brahmeti veda cheta. Because he starts only with non-belief, therefore he will not follow the sanmarga of the varnashrama. By that, not only is not reaching Brahman, but because he is following the opposite marga or other marga, he will only be called as asadhu. Because all his krutya will be contradictory for the society's betterment also. Because in the varnashrama vyavastha given by the Lord, while each individual spiritual evolution के साथ साथ that varnashrama vyavastha helps the totality also to move smoothly. Because anywhere the categorization and accordingly conducting, is it not intelligent thing? Systemize करोगे तो हमेशा जिंदगी अच्छा होता है. erratic है तो like in our house, कुर्सियां इधर लगाई, टेबल इधर लगा दिया, डाइनिंग टेबल है, टीवी बीच में है, ऐसा कंफ्यूज है तो will your conducting of movement will be smooth? It will not be, but you properly organize everything. एक एक चीज को अपने हाउ बढ़िया है. तो जिंदगी को भी प्रॉपरली सजाना पड़ता है, नहीं तो सजा हो जाता है. वो जिंदगी को सजाना संवारना ही ये वर्णाश्रम व्यवस्था. But out of our arrogance and out of our smartness and out of a variety of funny notion, we say हम नहीं follow करेंगे उसको, हम जो चाहते हैं वो अपनी इच्छा से करेंगे. But mind you, the totality is always watching. It will only give a long rope. The moment totality knows that our licentiousness is troubling it, it just crushes us down to such a way नामो निशान नहीं रहेगा. You can see that so in the world. Anybody in the dishonest means for some time he appears to be prosperous as growing but you can see in his very lifetime the result of all that comes in such a bad way, like a big cyclone, that he will be put behind bars, he will be punished in so many ways. Are we not seeing in front of our own eyes? Every field में, political field, this field, that field, हर जगह जिन्होंने व्यवस्था को समझा नहीं, व्यवस्था को फॉलो नहीं किया, उसके अगेंस्ट अपने आप को जीने का कोशिश की, later on he will be punished only. Some of them may not be punished in this life, but their next life will be terrible. Or in the next body, wherever there will be loka, he will be sent to that loka only where he will have to suffer. No, none of them can be shown. Point is that. You cannot take the videograph of the Naraka and all and show to us. Because they are all subtle realms. They cannot be seen by this. Therefore, what is that? Brahmaditiya Shruteha Pramanam, Atindriya Vishaya Shruteha Pramanam. Clear? All the Atindriya Vishayas like this Sarga Narakadi, the Brahma Vishaya, Brahmatattwa, Shruteha Pramanam. For us, Shruti only Pramanam. If you don't believe the Shruti, then you say, I don't believe and I don't accept their presence, then you will live a licentious life. I loved this portion so much because of its clarity of presentation. So नरका, स्वर्ग, उत्तम जन्म और अधम जन्म आगे जा करके कोई भी दिखा नहीं जा सकता. Like एक मुर्गी को ले आकर, ये मुर्गी was a earlier life a human being, but he lived like that, therefore he became मुर्गी. It will not be shown. You can't show it. It is impossible and it is illogical also. Because it will create such a chaos and confusion if the past is shown. It cannot be shown, it should not be shown. Because this present life gets destroyed. That is in the system itself, Bhagavan intelligently made us not to remember the past lives and not to get revealed of the past lives. I told you the other day, if I have told about my past, and in my past I was a donkey, let us say, and or something else, or my own friends that time are enemies now, or enemies of that time are friends now, it will be very chaotic. Very dangerous हो जाते हैं जिंदगी. With our sensitive minds, emotional minds, we will not live peacefully in a moment. That's why Bhagavan never gives us both the remembrance of the past lives also and the result of this life, what will happen in the future. In the word form it is shown, but it will not be brought in front of our eyes. Only you have to believe Shastra. Therefore, somebody is rich and prosperous. इसने बहुत पुण्य किया. कौन सा पुण्य किया और इस पुण्य से वो रिचनेस मिला, मुझे दिखाओ. ऐसे नहीं दिखा सकते. आगे शास्त्र कोई दिखा सकते हैं. तो इन शास्त्र में कोई लक्ष्मी पूजा किया तो धन मिलता है, और ये पूजा किया तो ये राजा बनता है. तो उसने राजा बना और लक्ष्मी है उनके पास, मतलब ही मस्ट हैव डन दिस. दैट आल्सो अगेन श्रद्धा. यू कांट शो. पीपल से they think they are intelligent. क्या बताओ मेरे को, तभी आकर मैं मानता हूं. ये नहीं बता सकते. इस अव्यवहार ओनली इंद्रिय ग्राह्य और व्यावहारिक है ना. अति इंद्रिय का व्यवहार कैसे पता चलेगा. So we have clarified these two things now. Asanneva sabhavati asad brahmeti veda chet asti brahmeti chet veda santamenam tato viduritihi. The summary of that is what? If I start with disbelief of Brahman, first I don't reach Brahman, second I won't follow the Veda Marga, third I follow the opposite Marga, fourth it harms the society, fifth therefore they call me as Asadu. After that they won't give me permission, they will disrespect me, they will even punish me, eliminate me, फिर बाकी आप सब ऐड करो. The other path is Atma, and endowed while following Sarmarga because of my activities are helping the world calls me Santa Purusha. Asti Brahmeti Chet Veda Santam Enam Tato Vidu. So the decision level Santam, following level Santam, reaching level Santam. What is the decision level Santam? कि ब्रह्म है, मैं उनको पाऊंगा. Following level में Santam क्या है? Following the Varnashrama. Reaching level follow क्या है? He has reached Brahma. Other Brahmagyanis will define him, as we saw that beautiful explanation yesterday. If we really remember it, what is that? कि संतम विद्यमान ब्रह्मस्वरूपेण परमार्थ सद आत्मा आपन्नम एनम एवं विदुः ब्रह्मविदः. Yesterday we spoke 10 minutes about that. Clear? So आस्तिकता start होते ही we are called as संत. Because of आस्तिकता we start living a noble life, we are really called as santa by others. We can also feel in ourselves, like though it is difficult to come to class and study Shastra, but the fact that we are doing it, is it not giving a sense of self-respect? The joy of the self-respect is not like the joy of Nidra if you have gone to giving sacrifice in this class, the joy of some breakfast or some other things. वैसा वाला खुशी नहीं है ये, लेकिन उससे हटकर उससे बढ़िया है कि नहीं, इस प्रत्यक्ष अनुभव आफ्टर डूइंग इट, बिकॉज यू हैव श्रद्धा. सो यू आर ए संत टू योरसेल्फ नाउ. Others also, I go to morning class, they may feel jealousy, that is their own personal, but in heart they know he is doing good work. Then all the ऋषि मुनि गुरु, अरे बुद्धू लोग सुबह से उठ के क्लास के में आए हमको डिस्टर्ब करने, ऐसे नहीं सोचते हो लोग. अरे वेरी गुड, they got up at Brahma Muhurta, did their Upasana and all, now they are studying Upanishads, is one something unique. So we are called as Santa by all. But the other way around, I'll follow the licentious path, I only get regrets and all. Then after the world is watching, they really insult us, they don't respect. Finally the divine, the God, the gurus, they will not reward us with Brahma, they will only punish us and they will look down upon us. Asatta. Asanneva Brahmati, Asat Brahmeti Veda Cheto. Okay? Tasmat. Therefore, why all these discussions so far?
कि question is valid that Brahma hai ki nahi, because this is vyavaharatītam. But the conclusion should be what? Tasmad asti iti eva Brahma pratipattavyam iti vakyartha. Therefore, it is in your own interest that you start your life's journey by accepting the presence of Brahman, which is vyavaharatītam. It's only Upanishad Gamyam, which is only the Shruti Gamyam or the Aptavakya Gamyam. Therefore, ब्रह्म है करके जाओ आगे तभी अच्छा है. सो टू स्वर्ग आदि लोक है मानकर पुण्य करो तभी अच्छा है. नरक आदि है मानकर ही उसको करना बंद करो. Is it not? In the same way, living a value-oriented life alone will be better. In that way, astikya buddhi in the positive things, shraddha in the positive, please possess it, sir. More than that, beyond that, other examples or logics or analysis, we cannot present to you to convince you. What then can be done? The best we have done. The choice is yours. Still there will be doubt. Never mind. With the doubt only follow the astika marga. Slowly it leads to the results. As the results come, the doubt is replaced by the faith. Like with doubts we started coming to class. But it started giving some knowledge. Slowly this doubt is being replaced. The faith doesn't mean the total doubt is gone away. It's still there. But it is better than earlier time. With the same little doubted but faithful mind, you keep on studying, the knowledge becomes stronger and stronger. Still experience has not come, therefore doubt continues. To get the experience of the knowledge, path is indicated. Panchakosh vivek karo, Vidyānamaya kosh se, Anandamaya ko bypass karke, Brahma ko pao, all details in their thought, and we understand and we follow it with faith only. Because experience to baad mein aayega. Naturally you get the experience. And mind you, all questions, all doubts will end only at the experiential level. Before that, keeping the question doubt little aside, with the faith we have to follow. The whole topic is about this. That's why in Gita also, before the moksha, 7th chapter is 17th, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. जिसको श्रद्धा तामसिक है, he'll be indulging in the objects. जिसकी श्रद्धा राजसिक है, he'll indulge in the activities, powers, position. जिसकी श्रद्धा सात्विक है, he'll be in the values, he'll be in spirituality. But Shraddha everybody has got. Without Shraddha life cannot. On which you have, it is your choice. Therefore tell to myself, I have no Shraddha, therefore I am not following this. I have Shraddha in that, therefore I am following that. But that is not right. Let me slowly increase my Shraddha in it, reduce in that. ऐसे हमको auto suggestion देना ही पड़ता है. Is it not? That is how slowly we from the Shraddha to Shraddha in the positive things we shift. Like in your own house, you are there, your co-partner is there, or anybody. You have Shraddha to class, not to other things at this time. Then you are coming. Slowly you can change it. Hey, Shraddha, class kya hai, waste hai, kuch samjh nahi aa raha. Upanishad is not ending. Instead of that, let me study newspaper. ऐसा 10 दिन करके देखो, you will stop coming to class and start studying newspaper at the very same time. So to those who are studying newspaper in your house, if they start thinking, अरे मैं तो पेपर पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो उपनिषद पढ़ रहे हैं, let me also try. 10-20 days if they think, slowly they also start coming. Is it not? This is how most important is Brahma asti iti eva pratipattavyam. Iti vakyartha. It is in your interest. This is Bhagavan Adi Shankara's kind, compassionate. He is a Karunalayam, a suggestion only. श्रुति माता is not even suggesting. She is saying वह जो आए कहता है वो पहुंचेगा, जो नहीं कहते नहीं पहुंचेगा. चॉइस तुम्हारा. असन्नेव स्वभावति असत ब्रह्मेति वेद चेत अस्ति ब्रह्मेति चेत वेद संतमेनं तत्व विद्रुति. It looks like a curse also. श्रुति कह रहे तुम नहीं मानेगा ना तेरा असत बन जाएगा तुम. अब मानोगे तो सत्य हो जाएगा. No, it looks like emotion. It looks like a commandment. It looks like an order. You know, it looks like threatening, frightening, emotion. No. It is a fact. इसका यही पद्धति है. पद्धति क्या है? जो कहता है नहीं है वो फॉलो नहीं करेगा, पहुंचेगा नहीं. And the one who starts saying that it is there, he'll follow and reach out. That is why we are talking last few days every day. Astikya buddhi, shraddha in the positive things for your children, grandchildren. Baba, as early as possible, start telling them. The last question. Every question will not have answer. They will say, why should I chant Gayatri Mantra? You can't explain to him in a pictorially when the Gayatri Mantra Ucharana is done. The Antakarana becomes Shuddha, Buddhi becomes sharp, subtle things can be understood. You can't do. उसको बोलना है अरे बाद में बता चलेगा करते जाओ. And better is what when you do, they follow it. खुद करें तो लाइक मैं रेगुलर आ रहा हूँ, मेरे को देखकर आप में से लोग आ रहे हैं, स्वामी जी आप आ रहे हैं तो वाई नॉट हुई. So don't care that उनको कोई काम धंधा नहीं है, he does when they sleep, that's okay. But you at least have an example. So you set an example to them. If not today, they will do it. This topic we have done completely. Now, asanneva savavati asat brahmeti veda chet asti brahmeti chet veda santabenam tato vidruti. Now the second also we saw, which is not at all important or deeper, simple thing. Tasyesha eva sharira atma yaf purvasya. So tasya vijnanamayasya एषः आनंदमयः तस्य विज्ञानमयस्य शरीरे भवनत्वात् शारीरः and तस्य विज्ञानमयस्य एषः आनंदमयः आत्मा. That is the meaning. तस्येष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य. So तस्य पूर्वस्य विज्ञानमयस्य यः एषः आनंदमयः Atma, and he is also Shariraha, means for the Anandamaya Kosha, the place to stay is Vijnanamaya Kosha. To Vijnanamaya is Sharira, Anandamaya is Sharira, Manomaya is Sharira, Vijnanamaya is Sharira, then Pranamaya is Sharira, Manomaya is Sharira, Annamaya is Sharira, Pranamaya is Sharira. Sharire Bhavam Ishar, Sharira was अंदर रहने वाला. तो अन्नमय शरीर के अंदर प्राणमय, प्राणमय शरीर के अंदर मनोमय, मनोमय शरीर के अंदर विज्ञान, विज्ञान शरीर के अंदर आनंदमय. Not only that, Atma. So it is a self. That is the most important thing. Therefore, when we say, therefore, Anandamaya is Atma of the Vijnanamaya. Before we thought we are Vijnanamaya, we are considering Vijnanamaya as Atma. Now we have to shift our identity. I am not your Vijnanamaya, I am Anandamaya. But Anandamaya also is Maya, it is Vikara. उससे भी बात नहीं बनता. And how the Ananda comes, we have seen, because the Yajna and Upasana, in that when the stoppage happens, the happiness comes an end. Depending on the way of doing the Upasana Punya, the Ananda will be Priya, Moda, Pramoda, the variation of degree. So therefore, ये सब भी घोटाला वाला ही है. Best is what? Go beyond even Anandamaya Kosha, reach to the Brahma. ना वो घटेगा, ना वो कम होगा, ना कोई जाएगा, एक बार मिलने के बाद, it will stay with us permanently. Recognizing our Brahma Swarupa. Therefore, the next topics discuss that in a length and detail. Let us see how Bhagavan Adi Shankara and Shruti Mata guides us. Then what is next now? Ki asanneva savati asad brahmeti veda chet asti brahmeti chet veda santamenam tato vidriti tasyesheva shariratma yap purvasya. यहाँ तक गुरु ने कह दिया. After listening to this again, the disciples had some questions, not the doubts now. Now the question, doubt is different. Question is different. Doubt is that when you fully doubt its presence itself. Question is that when you accept its presence, then the whereabouts, how abouts, why abouts, these are called as prashna. So samshaya is different from prashna. We can have prashna, but we should not have samshaya. Samshayavan, shraddhavan lavte jnanam, samshayatma vinashyati. There is a difference between curiosity, inquisitiveness, jignasa. These are all positive. Where you want to know, therefore with that attitude you are respectfully approaching the one who can tell with faith you are going to him. But the doubt is what jana hi nahi bas. That is why in life at all something disturbs us is the doubter in all these positive things. Inside the doubt about the positive things, outside the comparison with the other people, these are the two most destructive things in a man's evolution. Keep it in mind. Okay, now I am explaining to you the third part of the sixth Anuvaka. First part is the two categories, Asat, Sat. Second part is this Anandamaya is the Atma of the Vijnanamaya Kosha and it is inside the Vijnanamaya Kosha. It's over. Now the third part is Athatonu Prashnaha. Athatonu Prashnaha. There are some Prashnas arised after listening from the Guru in the disciple. And what are the questions? Uta vidvan amum lokam pretya kaschana gacchati. Avidwan, having left the body, where will he go? Will he go to Brahman? Aho vidwan amum lokam pretya. The vidwan, having left this body, kashit samashnuta. Oh, will he enjoy that? These are the two topics. This is the third topic, the 2 points here. Then comes Soka Mayata Bhashyam Prajayete Satapotapyata Satapastaptva Idagam Sarvama Sujata Yedidam Kincha. This is all the next portion. Of that, Tat Sruštva Tadevanu Pravishatu Tadanu Pravishya Satyatyachavatu Ityadi. This is how the sixth Anuvaka is full pregnant with so many very, very important topics. And among them, the first itself is the highest one. Ki asanneva bhavati asat veda cheta santamenam tato vidrutihi sadveda cheta. Asti Asti Brahmedi Chedveda Santamenam Tato Vidriti. It's over. Second is over. Third now. Uta Vidwan, no, sorry. Athatonu Prashnaha. Uta Vidwan Amum Lokam Pretya Kaschana Gacchati. Aho Vidwan Amum Lokam Pretya Kaschit Samashnuta. दोनों इस श्लोक को छोड़कर जाएंगे. Pretya means going for good once for all from this body. The two ways of leaving the body are, one way of leaving the body is dying only. Other way of leaving the body is transcending the body identity on the seat of meditation. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi tried this and he reached to that. All saints do it. What a transcending body. And then some sadhakas, at the time of leaving the body only, they leave body, then dissolve Jiva Bhava, they merge in Paramatma. Very rare example is this is our Parikshit ji. शरीर भी छोड़े, जीवा भी छोड़े, परमात्मा को भी पायो. That is called Pretya. Having gone from Etya means going from here. Praetya means Prakarshena Etya. Gone for good, not to come back. Like every day we go out of our Stula Sharira in Swapna into some body. In Nidra to the no body level. But again we come back. Therefore they are not Pretya. Swapna and Nidra are not Pretya. It's just Avajahi. But once you leave the body, gone. So on meditation seat, when we transcend the identity with the body, discover ourselves, we will not come back to identify with the body as Atma, we may function through that. Therefore, here also Pretya is gone for good in his detachment from the Deha. He has gone beyond the attachment. So, therefore, Pretya, what I am explaining. Now, Bhagavan's Bhashya regarding the validity of the questions, again the three questions that are asked, both for Avidwan as well as Vidwan, Ashraddhalu as well as Shraddhalu, Nastika and Nastika, Veda Parampara follow करने वाला, नहीं करने वाला और करने वाला. तीन प्रश्न वहाँ क्या है पूछते हैं. फिर उसका जो भी जवाब देना है, श्रुति माता gives भाष्यकार explains first. So what is the question? अथातो प्रश्नाः उता विद्वान् अमुं लोकं प्रेत्य कश्चन गच्छति आहो विद्वान् अमुं लोकं प्रेत्य कश्चित् समश्नुत. My dear friends, at our lower level of life, of comforts of this world for the doing some job or some spirituality that do some punya for the higher world, when we stick to that level only, these Vedantic discussions appear to be no need or meaningless. But little bit rise over that and go deep into this one, you will know that this is more important than that. Because this is talking about evolution. This is talking about the permanent liberation, eternal happiness. It is talking about the freedom from all the limitations. This is more important than that. There are two ways. A matured person thinks the spirituality is more important than the worldliness. Conversely, the one who thinks or understands that spirituality is more important than the worldly, understand that he has come to the maturity. And you and I are little bit giving importance to spirituality, at least in being regular to class and study. So, hum thoda seyane ban rahe. The more we study, convictions come about the reality of Brahman and ephemerality of the world, then our path will be only to discover the self. Then we are really matured in terms of understanding. That practice, when it leads to experience, then we are liberated only. Okay, let us see. Tam prati nasti ashanka nastitve. About the Anandamaya Kosha, there is no doubt regarding its absence or non-existence. Because in the form of Priya, Moda, Pramoda, continuously all of us are experiencing Ananda Maya Kosha. But there is doubt regarding Brahma, whether asti or nasti. कि तम प्रति नास्ति आशंका नास्तित्वे, यहाँ तक वो टॉपिक खत्म हो गया और पांचवा न आनंदमय कोश न उदी ब्रह्म तत्व का विचार शुरू कर रहे हैं. What is that? अपोढ़ सर्व विशेषत्वात् तु ब्रह्मणः नास्तित्वं प्रति आशंका युक्ता. Because in Brahman there are no visheshas at all. It is सामान्य रूप होने के कारण about that Brahma there can be a question regarding its अस्तित्व. Even it can be said that नास्ति, क्योंकि कोई विशेष नहीं है जिसके द्वारा हम उसको पहचान सके, डिस्क्राइब कर सके. This little clear point, I am sure you are understanding it. Wherever there is any type of visheshanas are there, then that can be seen with any of the upadhis and described too. The Parabrahma Paramatma being apaudha means removed, without absence. Sarva visheshatvatu. There are no visheshas at all in him which can be recognized through any of the upadhis to say that it is there. Yesterday we explained the visheshas. And with the example of the body, we said the tall or the short or the thin or the fat or the black or the white. These are all the visheshas. With that we can talk about something as existing. Paramatma ashabdam asparsham arupam avayam. So adreshyam agrahyam agotram avarnam achakshu shrotram apanipadam nanta pragnam navish pragnam no vaita pragnam na prajnanaganam na pragnam na everything na. सारे विशेष को निकाल दिया उधर. अदृश्यम अव्यवहार्यम अगोत्रम अवर्णम अचक्षु श्रोत्रम अपाणिपादम. That means sarva vishesha apoda sarva visheshatvat. Means Parabrahma has got no specificity. Desha vishesha नहीं है, काला विशेष नहीं है, रूप विशेष नहीं है, रंग विशेष नहीं है, नाम विशेष नहीं है, then शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंधादि विशेष कोई नहीं उनमें. Is beyond all that. That is a very peculiarity of the Brahman. It alone is there as reality beyond, but it is nirvishesha. Because of being nirvishesha only, it is able to allow all these to be projected on it. It is able to support all of them. Like water, as regards its shape is concerned, it is nirvishesh. That is why in any vessel or container you pour, water is able to adjust itself in that. But an ice block, it has already got a vishesha of shape. Therefore, a due proper container, if you don't add it, if the container is not well, it will not settle there. That's why during any of the meetings, they do the first program of ice breaking. Like ice, they are all choked up in their own themselves. They were not talking, not discussing, not asking, not telling. So few sessions are conducted where the ice type of their blockade way of life is dissolved. Now they mingle like a water. Then they discuss and come out with the solutions or any of the decisions in that particular meeting. So sa vishesha, it is varnana. Iska kar sakte. Nirvisheshka, you can't do varnana. And not only you can't do varnana, you can't pursue. Not only you can't pursue, they'll let doubt about its existence. So apoda sarva visheshatvat brahmana astitve ashanka asti. So apoda sarva visheshatvat tu brahmana नास्तित्व प्रति आशंका युक्ता. ब्रह्म नहीं है ऐसे कहने के लिए ये जो बात करेक्ट है, बिकॉज कोई विशेष नहीं है ब्रह्म में. But we have to discuss, don't conclude. It's not conclusion. Like when Arjuna says, it is impossible to control over Krishna mind as difficult as controlling the Vayu. Sometimes you can control the Vayu, not the Mana. So immediately Bhagavan says, Arjuna, you are right. That doesn't mean that therefore Bhagavan says, ठीक है बेटा हम दोनों मिलकर होते रहेंगे. You can't control. That saying what Arjuna says as right is only to say that to a great extent it is true, but still there is a solution. Asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam. You are right, the chalam mana cannot be easily controlled, but not impossible. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana grihyate. With abhyas vairagya, you can do the nirodha of the mana. Otherwise, it is very difficult, it is correct. Here also, that which is without any Visheshas, regarding that having doubt about its own existence is correct. True, the doubt is correct, but don't stop and conclude there. Analyze karke dekho, are there any other ways to accept its presence so that we start pursuing it. Otherwise, क्या है ना, इतने सारे शास्त्र, उपनिषद, ऋषि, मुनि who talk about the Brahma Tattva reality, all of that will be waste only, will be meaningless only. And who will carry such a meaningless thing for such a long time? And if at all in this world, if two things are there eternally there, one is Paramatma, second is Shastra. Otherwise, these mantras, Upanishads, which are given thousands and thousands and thousands of kalpas back, महाकल्पों से पहले से, अभी का नहीं है शास्त्र जो आज आप हम मिलकर जो पढ़ रहे हैं, ब्रह्म सूत्र आदि, पतंजलि उपनिषद, तैत्तिरीय आदि. It is not today given by somebody, yesterday given by somebody, day before. No, not earlier decade, earlier century. No, earlier कल्प महाकल है, उससे पहले, सबसे पहले सृष्टि अगर कोई है तो वहां से आ रहा है बेटेंड. Not even one letter of it is changed. Not even one swara of it is changed. That is the beauty of this Apaurushaya Veda Vedanta. That and the Lord, these are the only two things continuously staying. If because of some perceptions outside we say I am not able to perceive, it is not there, then we are showing our own ignorance. अरे बेटा ऐसी बात है तो इतनी eternally time से how come Paramatma and Paramatma indicating Shastras are sustainingly coming to us? In the world कोई scientific discovery 2 दिन में खत्म होता है, नया चीज आ रहा है. Is it not? Everything is disproved within a week's time. But this Vedanta and the Lord is never disproved. It will be proved only but if you practice. But to practice there should be faith required. But in the beginning only somebody says it is not there, he will never practice, he will never reach. That is the whole topic we are discussing now. Therefore, till Bhagavan is achieved or Brahman is achieved, what takes us on the path is Shraddha, that we have to start with and we should continue with till it is reached. Don't allow anyone to disturb your Shraddha. Come what may. Different situations come in life which will try to take you away from your spiritual path. Innocently. They don't mean to destroy you, but they're like the people, they want to destroy you and say, "Ye class ke time mein aapko bulate hain." They don't mean it. But that is what is meant later on if you really do it. Therefore, it is not their ignorance which should guide you. It is your wisdom should guide you, which is important. That your Shraddha in the class makes you take a decision. यार तुमने कहा मैं 1 घंटे बाद आता हूँ क्लास सुन के. Never ever blame the people by saying that they are distract me from the classes. They won't do. That's not their intention. They want something from you. All that is okay. But we have to be wise enough, you know. दिमाग हमको होना चाहिए कि हम जो पढ़ रहे हैं शास्त्र इतना important है, हमें इसको छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए करके. Those who have this faith, they continue. They don't have. With every difficulty, they compromise. It becomes a habit. How the Maya works is this way. One after another, it gives works. It gives responsibilities. Involving in them slowly. 4 क्लास छोड़कर 3 में आओगे, 3 छोड़कर 2 में, 2 छोड़कर 1 में, उसका 2 भी छोड़ दो. I am testing myself. Why I am insisting on all my 6 classes in spite of all difficulties which you don't know I am going through inside. If I start giving up, compromising, within a week's time I will become more samsari than you. This is the biggest challenge and test. Everybody will have to go through. Astitva buddhi, Shraddha. Okay, so the question is valid, but you have to wait for the answer too. Don't conclude with the doubt. So here, this Athatonu Prashnaha is the topic of the Upanishad here being discussed by Bhashyakara. I'll just talk 2-3 minutes. कि अपौढ़ सर्व विशेषत्वात् तु ब्रह्मणः नास्तित्वं प्रति आशंका युक्ता. युक्ता means valid. ब्रह्मणः of Brahman नास्तित्वं प्रति, that he is not there. Ashanka, doubt is yukta is valid because apauda sarva visheshatva, because in him there are no visheshas by using which we can prove his existence. So, okay, then he continues. So, another thing is what sarva samanyat cha brahmanaha, and then what is the sarva samanyat? So, Brahma being the cause being always samanya, non-specific. Samanya means non-specific. So sarva samanyatva acha brahmana. Sarva samanya is what? It is same in everything. Sarva samanya. In all the things that are there in the world नाम रूप में सब में सामान्य रूप से ब्रह्म है, इसलिए विशेषण उसमें नहीं होने के कारण उसका अस्थि नास्ति के प्रति डाउट होता है, ज्यादातर नास्ति ही मानने का चांस है. बी केयरफुल इन लिसनिंग दिस कि सर्वसामान्यात् च ब्रह्मणः यस्माद् एवं अतः तस्मात्, बिकॉज ऑफ दीज टू रीजंस कि ब्रह्म is without any visheshas and also it is sarva samanya, it is common than the commonest, even little bit also asamanyata is not there in that to recognize it. Be attentive it. इतना वो सामान्य है कि उसका प्रेजेंस रिकॉग्नाइजेशन में नहीं आता, because you recognize something when it attracts your attention. Attraction होता है attention का when there is a विशेष. Like in your house, everything is calm, quiet. सर्व सामान्य. Suddenly कोई आवाज आती, that विशेष, you get attracted. What happened? Some sound came. Then you go and see in the kitchen or anywhere. Is it not the movie is going on? Suddenly some happens in between advertisement or anything, that विशेष हो जाता है, तो सामान्य का disturbance होता है. Our samanya is that vishesha thing is recognized when something is there specific. But Paramatma being sarva samanya, he is there equally same way there is. थोड़ा कहीं छोटा है, बड़ा है, लंबा है, तगड़ा है, मोटा है, तेरा विशेषा होता तो हम उनको पहचान सकते. What is the meaning of sarva samanya? As he is there in the elephant, so is there in giraffe. So is there in the Gadha Bhais and also in us. Sarva Samanya. In the trees, mountains, animal, plant, वो कुछ अलग तरह का ही नहीं हुआ. That you can पहचानो him. On him, whatever projected, they are all with Visheshas. You understand that? On him, whatever is projected, in them there are Vishesha. Because of the Visheshata only you are able to differentiate. Because of the differentiation only the Vyavahara is possible. सब सामान्य है तो व्यवहार पॉसिबल नहीं होता, विशेष होना ही चाहिए. And when the Visheshas come, we are able to recognize it. सामान्य चीज में आपका वो कोई recognition नहीं होता. तो सर्व अपौढ़ सर्व विशेषत्वात् सर्व सामान्यत्वात् शंका युक्ता एव. Okay, then comes next one कि सर्व सामान्य च ब्रह्मणः यस्माद् एवं अतः तस्मात्. Because of this reason, अतः means अनंतरम, means श्रोतुः शिष्यस्य अनुप्रश्नाः. So अथातो अनुप्रश्नाः, अथ means अनंतरम, अतः means therefore. Okay, afterwards, therefore, anuprashnaha, there are questions. I am talking the third portion of the mantra with the Bhashya. First portion is asanyava bhavati, sadeva bhavati. Second one is tasesheva sharira atma. Third one is athato anuprashnaha uta vidvanamam lokam pretya. इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ आप मेन टेक्स्ट साइड पे रखो, भाष्य इधर रखो. तो मेन टेक्स्ट का फर्स्ट लाइन explained in Bhashya, second line explained in Bhashya, third one now we are studying. Third one is there are prashnas in the disciple. So here he says that atha ataha anuprashnaha. Atha means karana. What is the karana? Ki Brahma being samanya nirvishesha, what is astitva, there is shanka. This is the karana, is atha. Now atha, therefore, anantaram. What is that? Anuprashnaha shishyasya shrutuhu. Of the listener and of the disciple, there are the questions. Anu we have to explain. What is anu? Anuprashna means acharya uktim anu ete prashnaha. Means having heard from acharya whatever is said with little belief, but questions are there. These questions have come in disciples, the shrotas. Athato anuprashnaha. Anu means acharya uktim anu. Because the subject very sublime, very subjective, it is intellects being with a little dullness in the subject, but they are very sharp in the worldly understandings. And the worldly understandings can never help the spiritual understanding. इसका उसका थोड़ा opposite ही होता है. The biggest again challenge in life is what? We try to understand the spirituality as we try to understand the world. It never works that way. वो सभी विशेष है, निर्विशेष है, वो अनात्मा है, ये आत्मा है, वो बाहर होता है, अंदर होता है, उसमें मल्टीप्लिसिटी है, इसमें नहीं है. दैट इज परसेबल, इज नॉन परसेबल. टोटली डिफरेंट. So, athatonu prashna means anu means after listening from the guru. Atha means anantaram. Ataha means therefore. What is the therefore? Because it is heard that Brahman is nirvishesha as well as Purna Sarvavishesha and Sarvasamanya. The questions are there. Prashnaha is a plural. Therefore, it should be two prashnas, prashnau. If one prashna, prashnaha. ऐसा होना चाहिए. Prashnaha कहा मतलब there are more than two prashnas. So there are three prashnas. What is that? Athaton prashna uta vidwan amum lokam pretya kaschana gacchati. In this only three questions Bhashyakar will prove us. Kaschit samashnuta aho vidwan amum lokam pretya kaschit samashnuta. So vidwan संबंधी तीन प्रश्न, अविद्वान संबंधी तीन प्रश्न, then विद्वान संबंधी तीन प्रश्न पूछे जाएंगे. And this Prashnottari is the one which makes our understanding little subtler. Let us try it. Very, very good discussion it is. I'll just make a 2 minutes or even 1 minute reading. You just listen. Samanyam hi Brahma akashadi karanatvat vidushaha avidushaha cha. तस्माद् अविदुषः अपि ब्रह्म प्राप्तिः आशंक्यते उत अपि अविद्वान् अमुं लोकं परमात्मानं इतः प्रेत्य कश्चन चन शब्दः अपि अर्थे अविद्वान् अपि गच्छति प्राप्नोति किं वा न गच्छति इति द्वितीयः अपि प्रश्नः द्रष्टव्यः अनुप्रश्नः इति बहुवचनात् विद्वांस प्रति अन्यो प्रश्नौ यदि अविद्वान् सामान्यं कारणमपि ब्रह्म न गच्छति तथा विदुषः अपि ब्रह्म अगमनम् आशंक्यते अतः तं प्रति प्रश्नः आहो विद्वान् इति उकारं च वक्ष्यमाणम् अधस्तात् अकृष्य तकारं च पूर्वस्मात् उत्शब्दात् व्यासज्य आहो इति एतस्मात् पूर्वम् उत्शब्दं संयोज्य पृच्छति उत आहो विद्वान् इति. These are all grammar. तो विद्वान् ब्रह्मविद् अपि कश्चित् इतः प्रेत्य अमुं लोकं समश्नुते प्राप्नोति समश्नुते उ इति एवं स्थिते अयादेशे यलोपे च कृते अकारस्य प्लुतिः समश्नुता उ इति. विद्वान् समश्नुते अमुं लोकं किं वा यथा अविद्वान् एवं विद्वान् अपि न समश्नुते इति अपरः प्रश्नः. द्वौ एव वा प्रश्नौ विद्वद् अविद्वद् दिशौ. बहुवचनं तु सामर्थ्य प्राप्त प्रश्नान्तरापेक्षया घटते. असत् ब्रह्मेति वेद चेत् अस्ति ब्रह्मेति चेत् वेद इति श्रवणात् अस्ति नास्ति इति संशयः ततः अर्थप्राप्तः. किम् अस्ति नास्ति इति प्रथमः अनुप्रश्नः. ब्रह्मणः अपक्षपातित्वात् अविद्वान् गच्छति न गच्छति इति द्वितीयः. ब्रह्मणः समत्वे अपि अविदुषा इव विदुषा अपि आगमनम् आशंक्यते किं विद्वान् समश्नुते न समश्नुते इति तृतीयः अनुप्रश्नः. एतेषां प्रतिवचनार्थम् उत्तरो ग्रन्थः आरभ्यते. तत्र अस्तित्वमेव तावदुच्यते. यच्च उक्तं सत्यं ज्ञानानन्दं ब्रह्म इति तच्च कथं सत्यत्वम् इति एतद् वक्तव्यम् इति इदम् उच्यते. सत्योक्त्वा एव सत्यत्वम् उच्यते उक्तं सदैव सत्यम् इति तस्मात् सत्योक्त्वा एव सत्यत्वम् उच्यते. प्रश्नः कथम् एवमर्थः अवगम्यते अस्य ग्रन्थस्य. You know, these are all such a beautiful sublime discussions. As I am saying, sometime in life, spend a year or two in some ashrama only studying this Upanishad, Subodh Upanishad. Before that, clean the mind of any other nonsense. If you go there only for this purpose, then you will see how subtly this knowledge empowers us or makes us really matured. Then the whole life's orientation only changes. So we will discuss all this. That's why I bata raha hu na. Taittiriya Upanishad is a complete Upanishad with Bhashyam. You can thoroughly study once, twice, thrice. Required a complete maturity, information, inspiration, guidance, everything will come. May God bless all of us in this consistency. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramashibhyo Param Brahmane Shruti Matre Namo Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu Bho. Thank you.
हाँ फ्रेंड्स, just half a minute.